Hey there! Hope you're having a phenomenal week so far. It's been a little while since I made a video talking about cryptocurrencies and the gains. We have been busy behind the scenes farming. So if you're not familiar with the term, it's buying in low, selling high, and taking some profits along the way. So rather than just buying and holding for, years and years, we're actually growing our portfolios quite significantly, averaging over 500% per year for the last 3 years. But not diving into too much detail into that today. I just wanted to go through how we're profiting during the global pandemic, making money from home, and doing so consistently, right? So I had made another video explaining how I made 130% in 6 weeks. That was with Litecoin and XRP. For today's examples, I'm just going to use Bitcoin, but typically when Bitcoin goes up 10%, coins like Litecoin, one of my favorites, will go up 30-35%, right? So that's where you can see 50% here was actually closer to 115% for Litecoin if you just wrote it to the top, right? But yeah, diving through, it was about March 7th, 8th that we got news about COVID stuff, right? So that's where this dramatic sell off happened. So a lot of us did take profits, up at the 10.5 range. And then we were actually expecting a good rebound, right? So it came down to about 8,800, which is where I was holding. This is honestly one of the losses that we've taken. Very few. There's only been about 3 in 2 years that I've been working with Marius. But this one caught us off guard, right? So 9K, I parked mine. I woke up about 6,500 is where I parked. So it happened fast, right? Might have even parked at 8K. Park some at 8K, had some in the market still at 6,500. Regardless, I came in here and what I had parked into a stable coin, I was able to buy back into the markets close to the bottom here. Sorry, we got some ads. It was 38.50, I believe, was where I bought. So just off the bottom of that bottom wick. It rebounded very quickly. And I actually made about 35% in 10 minutes. So it was pretty awesome. I came out pretty close to the same amount. I did take a little bit of a loss going through, but after prices started to recover here, that quickly moved back into profits, right? So you can see here, we've come a long ways, even from 4,800, even let's call it 5K. That's basically the safe zone, right? So Bitcoin is up 49-50% kind of thing if you just bought and hold, right? So you can use these strategies over, this is 14th to the March to the 26th of April, so that's 6 weeks, right? So you just buy at the bottom, sell at the top for 50% gain, right? That's with Bitcoin. With other coins like Litecoin, Ethereum, it'll perform a little bit more, right? So from here, we are expecting to go higher, right? So get, all these, it's exponential moving averages, trend analysis. I don't want to dive into the details, but you can go back and see it follows pretty closely for the high oversold or overbought to the low, which is oversold here on the daily, right? So typically we could hit up 75. That would take us, 8,400, maybe higher. That's, part of the fun with cryptocurrencies is it'll surprise you sometimes. It'll spike higher or it might not, go as high as you think, but it'll keep you on your toes. But with our methods, we've got a 96.7% accuracy for calling that top, calling that bottom, and helping people farm cryptocurrencies. So this isn't day trading. Like you can see, this is 6 weeks from one move to the next, and it takes a matter of 30 seconds to make that move. So I did make a video back months ago about the passive income myth. So there's a lot of companies out there, typically Ponzi schemes, that are preying on people over, it's like buying a lottery ticket. You invest $100 and they're telling you that you're going to make $1 million and retire, live this beautiful lifestyle, and it's just not realistic, right? So, I mean, if you want to throw that $100 in, that's all, like, go for it. I still play around every once in a while with new companies. They could run for a year, but out of 50 companies that I've tested, there's only one that's made it over a year, right? So you're kind of needle in a haystack style, looking for that unicorn, right? Whereas this is very consistent, it's proven, and you're working with projects that are globally known to be legit, right? So this is something that, a skill set that you can learn, apply, and use for years to come. And it's easy. There's no tech skills required, right? We've got a 70-year-old lady that's fueling her retirement. I've got her testimonial on video. I can send it to you if you'd like. But she's fueling her retirement, right? Rather than depending on, government payouts or pensions or whatever, she's making minor moves, getting educated and making short-term or small adjustments to her long-term goals, or long-term approach to reaching those goals, and doing so in an informed and educated manner, obviously. But she's doing it, right? And she's jumping for joy. She's loving how easy it is and the profits, right? So working with altcoins, Litecoin, Ethereum, I'm averaging 40 to 80% per month going over the macro, right? We might have 2 months with zero, we had a quarter last year, 2 months where there's not much that happened, and then a 300% spike in a matter of, a couple weeks, right? So crypto is amazing. It moves fast, and you compare it to traditional stocks, they aren't recovering nearly as fast as the crypto markets have. So it's a great opportunity. Get involved, get educated, not financial advice, but I am here to help too. So we've got, So Inner Circle, free education community that you can join, learn what's up, get your toes wet and see if it's right for you before you invest any money, right? So that's it for today's video. If you want to join the community, shoot me a message. I'll drop a link, as well as we have more advanced subscriptions. If you want to take your trading to the next level, don't be shy. We can book a free strategy session, right? No cost to you. And I'll show you exactly in depth what I use to maximize my growth and sustain my lifestyle here in Mexico. So have a great weekend. I will chat with you soon.